National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Ebonyi State Branch, joined the other states of the nation in celebrating their International Day. The celebration, which involved march past, debate competition, 100-meter race, and other activities, is filled with fun and a moment of relief to both participants and passerby. The Mirror TV observed that more than 7 schools participated in the competition in Ebonyi, the headquarters of Ohuku local government area, while up to 10 schools participated in Ebonyi unit. The Vice President, National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Southeast Nigeria, Chief Onyoma Kelechi, in his speech at Ebonyi unit, said that private schools has made enormous contribution in educational development in the country, and as well contributed in curbing unemployment, providing employment for teeming youth across the country.
They are making in the development of education in this country. It leaves unequivocally clear to say that private school participation in education providing, we have done a lot, especially in making education accessible to the downtrodden, in making education accessible to the public, and also providing qualitative education to Nigerians. Majority of unemployed youth who have not been employed in anywhere. The private schools, proprietors have engaged a very good number of them meaningfully to make sure that the crime and criminalities are being reduced drastically in our society.
The Vice President, Onyoma Kelechi, called to the government and the well-to-do individual to assist private schools owners with their resources in order to provide qualitative and comprehensive education to the country.
Nigerian, every government to assist the private school proprietors to provide qualitative and comprehensive education.
He finally charged the proprietors of private schools owners who have not registered their schools with government agency to do so with immediate effect, as unregistered schools cannot give certificate to the graduate. And as well, the institution stands as a class lesson school.
Not a school is not the end, but make sure that 1, you provide minimum standard in your school. 2, you make sure that your school is approved by the government through the Ministry of Education. If you have not done this, you are not running a school. If your school is not approved, it means that the certificate you are giving, the testimonial you are giving, is going nowhere. It is a piece of paper. But when your school is approved, government will recognize it, universities will recognize it, and it will be in the internet. So I'm encouraging all the proprietors of private schools whom their schools have not been approved by government. They make moves. Apart from that, what one is doing is running class lessons.
Mr. Emmanuel Adagba, Chairman, National Association of Proprietors of Private Schools, Ebonyi unit in Ohuku local government area, emphatically said, in an interaction, without a private school, there may be no quality education in Nigeria and whole world at large.
Cannot be overemphasized. Private schools have contributed much in the development of without private schools, there may be no quality education.
Mr. Emmanuel Adagba urged government to improve in supervision of their schools, and as well in turn urged the government to assist the private schools owners, because in present Nigeria economy it is difficult for them to meet up with the requirements.
Government should improve in their supervision of their schools, because they have many teachers, but they are not supervising their teachers. We in the private sector, we supervise our teachers on daily basis, ensuring that they perform. The government has many teachers, but nobody is supervising them. The private schools need a lot of assistance from government, because the present Nigerian economy, it is difficult for the little money we pay our teachers to sustain them. So we want government to come and assist us. Government can give us incentive give us grants so that we can improve what we pay on. It will be okay for us.
He finally admonished teachers, students of private schools to be law-abiding, and students should read their books in order to keep the standard.
My message is to my students that they should remain law-abiding. They should be hardworking. They should be studying their books day and night so that they will continue to make success. The NECO of the private schools came first. The student that came first in NECO in Ebonyi State and in Nigeria is from private school. It is not here. They are not from government schools.
Meanwhile, the chairman of NABS, Izangbo Chief Augustine Aneke, while interacting with newsmen, said that private schools have all it takes to carry out educational programs, both psychomotor domain, cognitive domain, and effective domain.
I think by records, we have too many private schools that have won laurels, both in cognitive domains, psychomotor domains, and affective domains. So proprietors are actually assisting the government in making sure that the education as institution is moved to the highest echelon.
Chief Aneke further buttressed that private schools have more qualified teachers, conducive environment for academic activities, unlike government schools that are more of variable.
Actually, Ebonyi State government brought a standard that all private schools should, one, employ qualified teachers, have enough competent and resourceful teachers that will teach our words. That is what proprietors of private schools are doing. So they have facilities for making sure that our children can at least handle both physical activities and academic activities. That's the secret. But in public schools, they do not have even enough qualified teachers. And that's the more reason why if you go to some of the government schools, it's more of a moribund. I will control payment of school fees. I want to tell you in Ohuku, there are some schools that are still paying 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira. So we use our office, we use our body as NABS to checkmate the excesses in the collection of arbitrary fees in our private schools.
Still, the citizens of this where grants and other things are given to private public schools, we are not always remembered. So we are pleading the government should remember us. We include private schools when all those things are given.
Eze Amarachi of Citadel of Knowledge and many others said that they prefer private school because they teach them very well and they get understanding in all their subjects.
For the continuous metabolic reaction going on in the if the means of production, exchange and distribution of goods and services are in the hands of private individuals, providing all both capital and taking
keeping it out. The Negro, the Mafia.
Then, define occupation and explain the three types of occupation.
Health science very well.
Education is to women's souls. Teaching is the profession that creates other profession. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. What a teacher is more important than what she teaches. The medical teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. One day with a great teacher is greater than 1,000 days with diligent study.
It will be good if government of the day should brace up in academic activities, both state and country at large, and they have all it takes. But I think what they need is appropriate management. Is really what they need to set public school on top private school in academic excellence. I am MBAM Sylvester for the Mirror TV.